Hello, everybody. I'm back, surprisingly, with episode 55 of Sensory Sense, and this time it's a special one. This was a gift to myself at one point, not long ago. Um, yeah, my first real decent designer scent. Um, YSL, Y, the Elixir. They put an L in front of elixir with an apostrophe between and expect me to understand how to pronounce that. I don't. But anyhow, yeah, it's been a while. What have I been doing lately? As you've probably been able to see, I've been doing a lot of karaoke in my free time. It's been very therapeutic, and I like to share music that I know and enjoy with other people, and that's a really good way to do it, especially with practice. And a lot of the songs I do, I practice. Tom Waits especially, but some of them not. Um, but that's beside the point. What has changed? Quick updates. Still working the same job. Still got a car that's functioning. Um, Found a beautiful human that treats me fantastically. Um, what else? I got into a rear end hit and run accident 2 weeks ago, maybe three. Uh, my back bumper is really fucked up on the right side now, but that's okay. It did its job. My trunk no longer shuts, so everything is kept shut with a ratchet strap. It's great. Um, been doing karaoke, getting a 50 cent raise next week. Yippee. Um, that'll get taxed down to 25 cents. Um, Still smoking way too many cigarettes. Um, Smoking too much in general. But I'm doing great otherwise, to be honest. And I'm not letting that really hinder me any. I'm still living. I'm still doing things I want to do. But anyhow, that's beside the point. Sorry, I'm rambling at this point. I'm exhausted. It's been a very long day. I'm going to go to sleep after this. But I saw the opportunity to do this, and I wanted to take it. And you people deserve it. Because out of everything that I've ever posted, these reviews get the most interaction and the most praise. So gives me motivation. Gives me motivation to keep it going. Um, and I ordered a relative of this tonight that I'm very, very excited for. I will be reviewing that next, probably Friday when it comes. But let's get into this one. So this is YSL Y Elixir. Here's the bottle. If you can't tell, I have used a lot of this. This has very, you can't really see it all. But basically, let me show you. Let me see how full it is. It's full up to like where my fingernail is. That's how much I've been using this. I fucking love it. Um, but I've been overwearing it, and I'm kind of ruining it for myself in doing so. You know, if you wear a cologne for so long and you overdo it, it becomes very cloying after a while. But I'm not quite there yet. I'm on the verge of it. But I'm gonna let this what's left sit, marinate, age in my drawer for a very long time and come back to it. It's gonna be fucking awesome. It already is. That's the best part. But anyhow, let's get into this. Let's get into the accords. I'm wasting time. I apologize. I have so much to say in so little time. Main accords of fresh, spicy, aromatic, lavender, amber, herbal, oud, rose, warm, spicy. And I will say, this is a blue scent. You will hear the scent notes and you will absolutely not think it, but I'm telling you, I don't understand it either. And it fucking works. It's perfect. It is flawless. It is a blue scent. I don't understand it either. So this is commonly loved with a perfume rating of 3.63 out of 5 with 1,451 votes. This is best in spring, second best in fall, third best in summer, and fourth best in winter, but they're all pretty much full on votes. Best in day, second best in night. This is a 2024 release. It is a 2.0 0-ounce bottle, I think. Yeah. Okay, notes. This is where it gets interesting. This is a blue scent, mind you. A dark blue scent, not overbearingly sweet, but none of them usually are. They're usually very fresh, very aquatic. But this isn't. It's blue in a different way that you will understand if you smell it. But top notes of lavender, middle notes of geranium, base notes of frankincense and oud. You may be asking yourself, how in the fuck does oud work in a summer scent? I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. I don't know. But it does. This is commonly voted long-lasting, which I believe is 7 to 12 hours, if I remember correctly, in terms of longevity. Sillage of moderate, which is radiating within arm length. Gender of male, and price, way overpriced. I agree. For the size of this bottle and the price that I paid, retail this is, I think, about 150 something. I paid 90, I think, on eBay roughly. I don't regret it, but holy fuck, it hurt my wallet. But I don't regret it. I don't. This has gotten me the most compliments out of anything I've ever owned and worn. And not that I'm looking for that, because I wear scents for myself, for my own personal enjoyment. But when people voice that they enjoy it around me, that just makes it all the better. And I've gotten 2 conversations out of it. In passing. I put one guy on, the other guy, I don't know. But without further ado, let us leave. Sorry. It's crazy. The atomizer, it pains me to spray this in the air. Can't see it well. It's fresh. It is incredibly fresh. None of it makes sense to me. None of this at all, on paper, makes any sense to me. But let's go over it. Okay. Oh, wow. That is fucking something else, I'll tell you that. They knocked it out of the park with this. This was a total blind buy, and I fucking do not regret it one bit. Some main accords of fresh spicy. Yes, aromatic. Yes, lavender. Absolutely. Amber. Yeah. There's also something kind of dilly in there, but there's an herbal accord in there, so maybe that's what it is. And almost kind of citrusy to the nose. I can't tell what it is. The rose, it's like, I guess, warm, spicy. Yeah. Dusty, too, sort of. It's one of those dusty ones when you're fucking shoving your nose in it. But, top notes, let's go over it. Lavender. Okay, so this is where it gets confusing, because again, there's only 4 scent notes in this, but something about it just makes it so complex. I cannot put my finger on it, but I feel like there's notes in here that aren't listed somewhere. I can't tell you what they are, but this is a very confusingly mixed scent in a good way. It's mysterious. It is confusing in a good way. You just want to smell it and, like, try to figure it out. That's what I did when I first bought this. I just sprayed it on. I'm like, what am I smelling? Tried to figure it out. Couldn't figure it out. Looked it up. And I'm like, oh, good shit, But yeah. Yes, there's lavender in the top. Oh, it's spicy. It's aromatic. It's almost like that powdery floral type scent, but spicy. It's dusty almost. The geranium, though. Oh, the geranium is the star of the show. It almost smells like a fucking permanent marker for a second, but then it becomes straight up just geranium nose fuck. It is just straight up pure geranium. And I believe that's a running trend in a lot of their scents is lavender, geranium, and frankincense. But I've not smelled the other ones yet. But yes, the geranium, the lavender, they're both there, front and center. And then the frankincense. Sorry, my phone had a message pop up about recording temperatures or something. I don't fucking know what that meant. The frankincense is there. That is probably what makes this so confusing. Because there's some. You know how frankincense has that kind of. It doesn't make sense to say this, but muddy, sweet type of scent. It's incensey. It's earthy. It's almost patchouli-ish in a way, but not exactly. But it is there, and oh my god, it's so fucking weird. But I like it a lot. In the oud, it is so hidden, tucked away in the back, but when you dig for it, and you know what you're smelling, it is there, and you're probably thinking the same thing as me. None of these scent notes make sense for a blue scent. Sorry, a lot of scents. Um, hey, they took more out of my tip than I paid, motherfuckers. Sorry. I'm just going back up to the top here real quick. So how will I describe this myself? I will say it's with blue scents. You know how they're usually shower jelly? That's kind of what this is in a way, like a generic shower gel type scent, but with a dark, almost sweetenish and kind of like a mentholy nose feel to it in a way when you're smelling it like this, which doesn't really pick up on skin. It's at least as much, but on here it is very potent, and it is long lasting. This scent is a powerhouse, easy 8 hours, and like probably projects for a good 4. It is ridiculous. It is insane. And I overspray almost all the time because I do it for myself. I'm the only one smelling me all day, so it's fine, you know. But this one, it's almost too much when you overspray. It's almost overbearing. Um, but yeah, this is like that shower jelly type blue scent. It's fresh. It's herbal. It's kind of green in a way. Um, it's kind of spicy, sort of. Not 100%, but I guess I could call it that. And I am getting kind of the rose accord right now. Now that it's dried down, there's something in there that does kind of almost resemble rose. It's really nice. And it's like a very light floral rose, not like Toy Boy being like, you know, a pickled rose. It's disgusting. I hate it. I don't like it anymore. I've smelled it since. I hate it. I gave my bottle away. But that's beside the point. I should rate this now because I'm going to keep rambling because there's just so many things I could say about this, but it's redundant. It's all good. This is a great scent. The price fucking sucks. Do not buy retail. And if you can find a clone of this, which I don't know any of, but I'm sure they're out there, buy the fuck out of it. If there is one with these, okay, I'm looking at one right now actually. In fact, this might even be a little better with the addition of bergamot. Zamaya, a body opulent Zamaya. Okay. Scent notes of lavender, bergamot, geranium, juniper, frankincense, and oud. So it's like all the same thing, but with a bit of citrus and juniper. That sounds fucking awesome. I actually am considering maybe buying a bottle of this at some point. This sounds really nice. And if it smells the same and it's cheaper or better, fuck it, you know. But yeah, you see this in a store somewhere, smell it. Please smell it. It's wonderful. I will give this a 7 out of 10. Only thing keeping me from giving it a 9 is just because of how much I've overworn this and how I'm kind of tiring of it. But I still fucking love it. I just need to give it a break. I need to give it a break for a while. Let it breathe. Let myself become less accustomed to it over time. Wear better scents or just other scents. Oh, man. There's like the frankincense, the oud. It adds such a weird backbone to it that's just so nice. No words can describe this, to be frank. It's an experience. Sounds dramatic, but it really is. Because it changes and it becomes just so good. It starts great, becomes great. There's very few scents like that. I will give this, again, a 7 out of 10. This has been episode 55 of Sensory Sense, and I hopefully will be back again as soon as possible. Hopefully Friday, with the sibling of this that I have ordered tonight. Stay tuned. Bye bye.